Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Abigail Salas.
And I'm Ben Schlittler. Deputies are searching for a missing 70-year-old man and need your help to find him. Gennaro Contreras was last seen Monday around 6 p.m. leaving Mountain View Hospital.
Contreras was wearing khaki pants, a blue and white striped shirt, and a brown hat. He's about 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing 150 pounds, with brown eyes and brown hair. Anyone with information about Gennaro Contreras is asked to contact the Doña Ana County Sheriff's Office.
Las Cruces Fire Department and several area rescue teams helped carry an Oregon mountain hiker to safety after a fall on Monday. A 70-year-old man fell and suffered multiple injuries along the Aguirre Springs Pine Tree Trail. It took the other hikers several hours to bring the man down to the Aguirre Springs campground just before 6:30 Monday evening, where he was taken to a local hospital. Thanks to a $6 million grant, Doña Ana County Fire and Rescue Services Department will add 24 firefighters next year. The grant is from Federal Emergency Management Agency and was rewarded through a program that provides financial assistance to local fire departments. The 24 firefighters are enough to staff 2 fire stations that are currently staffed by volunteer firefighters. The county will also promote 6 lieutenants from internal firefighters. Well, we're midway through October and it's still 90 degrees outside.
Exactly. Alcari, what can you tell us?
Thank you so much, Abigail. So taking a look at your current conditions, skies are mostly sunny. Temp is at 89 degrees. Winds coming at you from the northwest at 5 miles per hour. Humidity at 9%. Dew point at 23 degrees and a barometer of 29.76 inches. Taking a look at today's high, we had a high of 91. Average of 78, a low of 51, and for our record temps, we had a high of 89 in 1991 and a low of 31 in 1966. There's no chance of rain for tonight, thank goodness, and for our yearly rain, we had 4.92. Back to the desk for more news.
As part of a recruitment event, NMSU ROTC was able to bring an Army helicopter to campus. This was in front of Hadley Hall this afternoon, but more importantly, in front of JROTC candidates from 12 local high schools from around the Las Cruces area.
National Guard over here in Las Cruces, National Guard, and they were like, we can get you a Black Hawk, and they showed up with this guy. This isn't a Black Hawk, but it's still a helicopter, and they just said, hey, we're free, we can come swing by.
While the ROTC had more students than they expected, one thing all cadets were able to enjoy was some pizza for all the students who came. This was one of the perks that they could enjoy flying in their future career of service.
Stay tuned. Alcari will be next with your national weather forecast.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Wednesday,
where news matters.
Well, it's still pretty hot over here in Las Cruces.
It is. Alcari, what can you tell us about the rest of the nation?
Thank you so much, Abigail. Let's go ahead and take a look at the national weather map. So as you can see, it's still very warm here in the southwest and west areas, but we are getting a little cooler up here in the northwest and Atlantic regions. Taking a look at my next map, we can see the current wind speeds ranging from 20 to 30 miles per hour and coming from the north and south. And then taking a look at my last map. This is expected temps ranging from January. We're heading to the low 50s and low 60s and 30s, and then low 20s and low 10s in the upper Midwest. That's all I have for your national forecast. I'll be back with your local temps after the break. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Alcari Shursa, and let's go ahead and take a look at current local temperatures. So in Farmington, 79, Gallup at 81 degrees, Santa Fe at 75 degrees, Albuquerque at 82 degrees, Clovis at 75 degrees, Socorro at 85 as well, Ruidoso at 80, Roswell at 87, Las Cruces at 89, and Deming at 88. Taking a look at tomorrow's local temperatures, Farmington at 78, Gallup at 80, Santa Fe at 76, 80 in Albuquerque, Clovis 75, Ruidoso 77, Socorro 80, Las Cruces at same thing, 88 degrees, and Deming at 87. Taking a look at tonight's temps in Alamogordo, 53 for our low, and tomorrow a high of 84. Tonight in Truth or Consequences, we have a low of 52 and tomorrow a high of 87. Tonight in Silver City, we have a low of 51 and tomorrow a high of 82. And last but not least, Las Cruces at 51 for a low and tomorrow a high of 88. Back to the desk for more news.
The NMSU UTEP rivalry game is tonight, and it's the third Wednesday night game in a row for the Aggies.
The games are good for television exposure, but not so good for students.
It's really difficult to go to games on Wednesdays, especially for myself. I have class Wednesday evenings, and it is my senior year, so it's kind of like disappointing not being able to go to like my last couple football games, and I think a lot of students really enjoy Saturday games a lot better.
I feel like it would just be a more enjoyable experience if I had more friends there, and it would be better if it was on Fridays.
We will have more on the Battle of I-10 football game tomorrow night in sports.
The NMSU golf team is riding high. What can you tell us about that, Carpio?
Thanks, guys. So coming up in sports, the Aggies snagged a win in the Herb Wimberley tournament, so don't go too far because News22 Sports is coming up next.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
Welcome back. I'm Carpio Grego. Now let's talk about some sports. Now the Aggies' athletic dominance doesn't only translate to team sports this year because the individual sports are just as easy for NMSU, specifically the men's golf team. Yesterday was the final day of the Herb Wimberley Intercollegiate Invitational, and the Aggies came up victorious once again, winning a third consecutive year and completing a three-peat. Michael Jordan would be proud. It was a true team effort, with all but one member of the Aggies finishing with fewer than 225 strokes on the green to beat Incarnate Word by a full 9 strokes. Pretty impressive, guys. That's all I have for sports tonight. Join us for more action tomorrow, but still head on News 22 while Kari is going to get your 5-day forecast. But first, we have some homeowners who love Halloween. More on that when News 22 continues.
Let's take a look at our top stories.
As part of the recruitment event, the NMSU ROTC was able to bring an Army helicopter to the NMSU campus at Las Cruces. Doña Ana County deputies need help to locate 70-year-old Genaro Contreras, as he was last seen at the Mountain View Hospital last Monday.
Some neighborhoods love to celebrate Halloween, making every single year a well-thought-out production. Homeowners in this South Carolina neighborhood try to outdo themselves every Halloween season. Residents go all out on Halloween decorations, from spooky decorations, with most of them being homemade, to creepy and creative ways of giving out candy. Their goal is to impress trick-or-treaters, and some dedicate time spent on the proper building and setting up their yards weeks to even months before Halloween. Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast.
Thank you, Ben. So taking a look at our 5-day forecast, we're seeing mostly sunny and sunshine throughout the week, and high 80s and 90s and low 50s and low 60s. Back to the desk.
And that's all for News 22 Wednesday. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow night as we cover more news. I'm Abigail Salas.
And I'm Ben Schluter, and from the whole News 22 team, Abigail, Alcati, Carpio, and myself, good night.
This news brief in Español is brought to you by Noticias 22, Spanish language news for southern New Mexico and West Texas. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Aira Sánchez. Gracias por acompañarnos en las breves de hoy con Noticias 22. Un ícono mexicano-americano visitó Las Cruces en la escuela que lleva su nombre. Dolores Huerta, de 93 años, estuvo ayer en la escuela secundaria La Academia Dolores Huerta. La escuela se centra en enseñar a los alumnos de la cultura mexicana-americana a través de las artes escénicas. Huerta recalcó la importancia que tienen las artes en los tiempos difíciles.
Aquí en nuestra sociedad estamos ahorita pasando tiempos muy difíciles, con muchas personas que tienen mucho odio, ¿no? Pero la música y el arte, el baile, eso levanta nuestros espíritus. Así es que esperamos el día que todas las escuelas también pueden tener esta clase de estudios para todos los estudiantes. Sí se puede.
Huerta se siente honrada de estar en una de las escuelas en la nación que llevan su nombre. También disfruta ver lo que están aprendiendo los estudiantes. Los alumnos le dieron la bienvenida interpretando sus canciones favoritas. Después de las actuaciones, Huerta compartió unas palabras de motivación a los estudiantes. Finalmente, estudiantes y miembros de la comunidad pudieron conocerla y hablar con ella. No olviden que hoy a las 7, en 5 minutos, se enfrentarán los Aggies de NMSU contra los Mineros de UTEP en la 100ª edición de la batalla de la I-10. Eso fue todo por mi parte. Bonita noche.